All right, so this guy asks, how do you give her space when we live together? In other words, you've noticed your wife or girlfriend pulling away, and you notice, what your response needs to be, but you don't know how to pull back, seeing how you're in such close quarters. So the first thing is, it matters what's happened up to this point. Like, don't just take advice in this video and apply it nonchalantly to your situation without really understanding the nuances of what's led up to this moment. But depending on, wherever you're at and how bad it is, one thing you could do is not linger around in the living room. Like if your relationship is on the brinks of splitting up, and, that familiarity and that exposure to each other is like whittling down any sense of mystery that you would otherwise have about each other, don't be lingering in the common areas of the house. Another thing that would be critical to do right now would be to take on a new hobby and actually do something that you have always wanted to do but you've just never done before, and really immerse yourself in that hobby. So maybe go try MMA, or maybe go start yoga, or whatever the thing is that you've always wanted to do, and also start hanging around with those people after class. Whenever you do end up interacting, you only want to really put as much energy into it as she's putting in, right? So you don't want to avoid her in the house. Don't avoid eye contact, or turn a corner if you see her come into the room or anything like that, okay? But when you see her, be open to interacting with her. And if she wants to stay and talk, be willing to stay and talk, right? But only for as long as it seems like she's actually invested in the interaction. If you have to excuse yourself, just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to get back to X, Y, and Z thing or whatever, but this has been cool to chat. And yeah, this might be a little bit weird for somebody that you live with to act this way, but the bottom line is, like, if you can feel somebody pulling away, you've got to respond in turn. And if you start to chase that person, you'll notice that they'll actually start pulling away faster. So a couple recaps. Don't linger in the spaces where you would otherwise be spending mundane time, like Netflix and chill on the couch. Take on a new hobby and really start to immerse yourself in that hobby. And then match her energy level, going even just a little bit slightly below, to give her space to come back around, start to chase you.